Lately, I've been making a strategic error in my conversations about abortion that I want to take a second to correct. When people point out that I'm a man, can't get pregnant, and therefore my opinion on abortion doesn't matter or should be discounted, I sometimes respond by pointing out that that's a bit of a sexist statement, which, frankly, in some cases, it is, though in other cases I think I overreact and use the word sexism far too liberally. But with that said, I don't think it's actually a good approach to focus on whether something is sexist or isn't sexist, or even really use the word much at all in conversations about abortion. I think a much better approach is just to try to get back to what are the unborn. Because if the unborn are human beings and deserve to be treated equally under the law as persons, then what we have going on with the mass murder of unborn children is an instance of grave injustice that needs correction. In particular, it needs correction by changing the law. And so if we do have an instance of grave injustice occurring under the cover of law, then it's the responsibility of concerned citizens to try to correct that injustice, especially when the victims of that injustice do not have a voice themselves, and in particular in this case, have no voting power. Conversations about abortion are hard enough on their own, so it doesn't make sense to complicate it even further by debating whether or not what someone says to me is sexist. It might be, it might not be, but there's really no reason to debate it when the most important question is what are the unborn? Because if they are human persons, then abortion is an instance of injustice that needs correction by all concerned citizens. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out my website and shopping my merch, which includes this sweatshirt.